Hey guys, this is Dr. Keys here, and today's topic we're going to talk about Carmelo Anthony in the New York Knicks situation. Let's go. Um, I mean, it's a sad situation in New York City. I mean, here you got this guy, Carmelo Anthony, who is a great player. And he's all around good. I mean, from assists to rebounding to scoring points, you name it. He's very good in that in the basketball arena. But he signed that 7 year, that long contract with New York, and he's halfway into that contract, and he has not. He hasn't even made a first round playoff appearance, or matter of fact, he hasn't even got out of the first round playoffs. So, I really believe like he should definitely ask for a trade. You know, and not only ask for a trade, but work on improving himself on the defensive side, because I mean he's paid a lot of money, but he's not. Like I said earlier, he's a really good player. He can shoot well. He took a summer off during the summer of 2013 to really work on his jump shot. He's became a great prolific shooter, but he needs to step it up on defense and trust his teammates a lot more. And then maybe they will become more of a not championship ready team, but maybe go deeper into the playoffs. But I mean, you just never know, because even with the players they have brought over to help, they're still not. They brought players over, but they still haven't moved 4 steps forward. It seemed like they're moving backwards. It doesn't look like they're moving forward at all, and that's not good for a franchise and a team where you're spending that kind of money on players. In that market too. Because the expectations is high in New York. They want to see wins. They want you to win. And see, championships, as well. But like I said before, I don't think there's any other player, look out for Carmelo Anthony maybe being traded by the deadline, I mean, not traded by deadline, but, look at them the Knicks making a trade, by the deadline to maybe get him someone, because he doesn't have much time left in New York. I don't see. I see him maybe after this year, especially if they don't even make the playoffs. That's the way it's looking now. I can definitely see them. Him saying, "Hey, I want to get out of here." I could definitely see him going to look at another job, looking for another job. So I mean that's one of the things you gotta think about for him. Loyalty only gets you so far. I mean, he's like 10 years into his career. And he has to figure out, is this the place that he wants to retire? And is this the place? Will he reach a championship with this team, with this franchise? I mean, it's things to think about. I mean, because now he's at the point in his career where he has to be thinking, I need a championship. I need a ring. That's where he's at now. You gotta be thinking, I need a ring. I need a ring right now. My career is almost done. So I mean, that's like I said, the whole New York Knicks situation is a mess, and and I wonder what's going to happen with next week when I talk. I'm going to talk about Derrick Rose. What Rose going to do, because I mean, what happened with that was how he went out and pulled that little move. That was probably the beginning of the end. But back to Carmelo, they brought him Rose and they brought him the center guy, and he has pieces, but at the end of the day, they still look like they're going backwards. The Bucks are looking better than the New York Knicks. So I mean it's a lot of things that that needs to be said, about New York and the direction. I got one person I'm interviewing today. This is my son, Caden Roman.
Hi.
What do you think about the Carmelo Anthony situation? And, what moves he should make going forward?
Well, I think he should make the move to get traded right away. Because if he wants to win a championship, he has to think, first, I got to rely on my teammates.
Yeah.
Second, I got to work on my game a little bit. And third, you need to talk to the GM and get things straight.
Like, get things straight? What do you mean by get things straight?
Get all those players like Derrick Rose not miss out on games like this, but not even noticing, not even telling anyone about what he did, missing a whole game when his teammates rely on him, supposed to rely on him, but they can't rely on him anymore. So I think Derrick Rose, before
Wait. Stay on Carmelo Anthony. Let's talk about Rose another day.
Okay.
We'll get on Rose another day, but back on Carmelo.
So, Carmelo,
Should he be traded? Should he leave New York?
he should leave New York.
Wow. Where will be a good place for Carmelo Anthony, his next destination, next landing spot?
So, if he wants to retire on a good team and a championship caliber team, then I think his fit could be for the Bulls, the Celtics, because the Celtics could come a long way because they're rebuilding and getting a lot of good players.
That's a good point, dude.
And then third, I think the Cleveland Cavaliers, but that might not be a good fit because then it'll be too much good players. But I think the Boston Celtics should go for him right away, or the Chicago Bulls.
Wow. You guys heard it. It's Dr. Keith and our guest today,
Caden Roman Gowdy.
We'll see you guys next week. And next week we're going to discuss Derrick Rose. Peace, guys.